Welcome to your introduction to the Métis Nation of Ontario Early Learning and Childcare Education Kit. By now, you or your agency should have received your kits. If you have your education kit handy, it may be helpful to have it with you while you view the video. The purpose of this video resource is to familiarize recipients with your kit and help to build your confidence in using the items included in the education kit and the resource guide. The Early Learning and Childcare Education Kit will begin building educators' awareness and knowledge of Métis history, culture, and way of life. Provide educators with access to Métis-specific early learning and childcare programming. Provide opportunities for Métis children to learn off the land and grow within their culture. As children engage in Métis-specific learning, it will foster a deeper understanding of Métis culture for all. Build on the educator's confidence to use Métis-specific cultural items from the Educator Kit in their early learning and childcare settings on a daily basis. We hope that this introductory video will be a helpful resource for recipients of the Education Kit. Every Early Learning and Childcare Education Kit includes Métis dolls, finger puppets, spinning top, sash, wooden spoons, fiddle music, the story of the tamarack, Métis flags, ball and cup, my first Métis lobstick. Every item chosen for the kit has a relationship rationale to Métis history and culture. More details on each item are found in your resource guide. Located within your resource guide, you will find a section titled At a Glance Charts for Early Years to Grade 3. Within this section, you will find links to curriculum, available in both English and French. Cultural appreciation versus cultural appropriation. Cultural appreciation. When a person or educator wants to learn or understand the distinct identity, culture, and way of the Métis in Ontario. Connecting Métis educators, families, M&O community councils, and senators to learn ways in which the Métis culture can be respectfully incorporated into learning environments. Cultural appropriation. When a person or educator adapts or uses elements of the Métis culture without learning the significance or meaning of the history, culture, and way of life of Métis in Ontario. Teach or developing resources on Métis culture and way of life that are not guided and do not reflect the voices of Métis educators, families, M&O community councils, and senators. We understand that each person will have a different comfort level and understanding on the topic of appropriation versus appreciation. The Early Learning and Childcare Education Kit and Resource Guide were created by the Métis Nation of Ontario with all educators in mind, both Métis and non-Métis alike. It is the Métis Nation of Ontario's hope that this kit will be put into use and not be stuck up on a shelf out of fear. The M&O wants recipients of the kit to put these Métis cultural items and resources into practice and adapt their uses comfortably within your early learning environments. Work within the guide provided. Acknowledge the cultural and historical significance, and you can't go wrong.
I grew up knowing that I was Métis, unlike some. And us going into schools allows that conversation to begin to happen. With the children who go home, they talk about the things they've learned, they bring it in and begin, and people start to correlate. Because we have a lot of people who don't find out till later in life that they're Métis, and it's because we know a lot of things were hidden. The argument being, everything is an Indigenous focus, and when we come to Indigenous focus, what tends to happen is Métis tend to be forgotten. And when Métis are forgotten, which is what we've been historically forgotten, we're not changing it. And so what I'm doing is coming in ensuring that it's not forgotten. So being the only Métis in a room, I ensured that kit was provided to my educators, my cultural advisor, and my student success at my location at Atananega at my school, to ensure that any Métis student coming after me will have Métis content included in the Indigenous teaching information for the ECE students. The importance of giving the correct information and empowering you to know the correct information and being able to take that back into your classroom and confidently share the information. It's not appropriation because it's been gifted the information to you. It's not sacred teachings. It is not anything that is overstepping any sort of boundary that could be enticing in like appropriation. It is 100% appreciation, and we require allies.
After watching this video, we hope that you have a better understanding of how to use the Early Learning and Childcare Education Kit and Resource Guide. The Métis Nation of Ontario sincerely hopes you, as a recipient of the kit, will put this gift into practice and be part of fostering a deeper understanding of Métis culture for all. Should you require any further information or have any questions specific to the Early Learning and Childcare Education Kit, please do not hesitate to contact us at elccpartnerships@metisnation.org. We plan to offer opportunities for questions and discussion around the Early Learning and Childcare Education Kit in the near future. As a recipient of the kit, you will receive this information and updates as it becomes available.